Hello guys, so today we'll be seeing how to fetch the data from the API. Okay, so up until now we are giving this static data, so we don't want this. We will instead fetch from server, right? So here is all the same. Okay, so let's just go and see to the sorry, not this one, the movie TV here, this page, and see the data. So looks like they have changed the UI a little bit, so we need to refactor this switch component here as well. So just to make sure that we can use these other components in our switch component itself, right now it's only switching between two things, so we will need to do a little bit of refactor on that. So we might look that in the next or upcoming videos. So for now we need to fetch API. So to fetch the API we need some kind of API key that this website gives us. Okay, so let's just go to the login. So I have already created an account for you guys, so you can just simply type ABCD and 1 2 3 or 5 up to 0, 1 up to 0, and then just type 1 2 3 4 as a password. Okay, so it's 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, you can see, I'll just show you the password as well. And yeah, just type 1 2 3 4 as the password and just log in. Okay, and yeah, you should be logged in now, and just go to the settings, click on it, go to the settings, and you just go to the API here. So here what we need is an API key v3, this one. Okay, other it doesn't matter. So this is just an example request and how it should look like. So let's just go to the documentation and see how we can actually fetch the data. Okay, I think it's taking quite a time. Wait, do I have the internet though? Yeah. So okay, uh, just go to the TV here, because it's the on TV part that we will be fetching for now, just for now, and we will fetch it conditionally in the later coming videos. And yeah, you see that they have these things, the title, date, and the image. The only thing that we are concerned right now is the title, date, and image. So we will do this as well, do these small little UI things as well, and this blur, all those things. So no worries on that side as well, but we will be looking on the user effect for now. Okay, the fetching for now. Okay, just the fetching. And here we just now in the TV here, there's just get popular one. Okay, this one, because this stuff that was popular. Okay, and yeah, this is the request, and we need the API instead of this API key. Okay, just copy this, okay, and instead of this API key we need our API key, because this is not gonna work. API key is equal to, so our API key, just copy this one. Okay, and yeah, this is a get request. Okay, so get request is something that you can simply hit and you can get it on the browser as well. But if it's other type of request, then you need some kind of tools and maybe some kind of web applications to uh, send those requests. Okay, like Postman, even VS Code extensions do that as well. So this is the JSON data. You see, this start from the curly braces and end with the curly brace. That's just JavaScript object. Okay, uh, so just to have a more formatted view, I will uh, go to the Chrome extension and just download some kind of JSON prettifier, JSON view, I don't know, this JSON formatter. You can do any of those things. Just this one, I'll just download it, add to the Chrome, just to see what sort of data we actually get. Okay, because this is kind of messy right now. Yeah, now this is more clean. Okay, now what we need is the results only. So yeah, let's fetch this thing inside our application. So we don't need the movies. I'll just, this data we don't need it, we will just remove it. Okay, so obviously we don't remove this, all those things as well. So okay, now we are gonna fetch here. To fetch this we need the help of package. Okay, we can directly do with inbuilt fetch function as well, but just to be just write more clear code, I'll just uh, this install this really popular package, this called axios. Okay, so while that's let me see. Okay, yeah, now that's done. Just import it, just try to import it at top. Okay, import axios from axios, just and here how to fetch is this. For the get request, I'll just say get. Okay, this will just fetch the get request. Okay, this returns a promise, and we just need the URL here. Okay, so this is the URL that we need. Okay, just copy this, and here that's the URL. Okay, and this returns a promise, so I'll say dot then. Okay, dot then, and this is an arrow function here, and this will just take in response as an argument. Okay, a response as an argument, and just to handle the error, I'll just say that catch here as well. We don't need the finally, that we don't need this one, because we don't want to do anything after the promise is fulfilled. Okay, so I think this much is, this is fine, right? Yeah, but here I am actually getting some kind of syntax error, I guess. I don't know where is the error though. Let me just write more clean way. Dot then. Okay, and dot catch, right? That's it. And here I'll just say response, it will receive response, and this is a function here. I'll just say console.log whatever response, just to see what response that we get from hitting this URL. And for error, I'll also console error, so if there is an error though. Error, okay. Probably there is not an error, we will just get the data as it is. And if we inspect it here, obviously we won't get this. So if we hit this, yeah, we are getting some kind of data. So inside the data we have the result, so that's what we need, right? Because this result is inside the data. So we will do something like this: response dot data dot results. This will probably give us the results. Let's just look at here again. So let's just look at it. You get this result, 20 different objects, and array of objects. Okay, so that means we can actually, instead of doing console log, we can actually set this movies, right? Yeah, now if we do this, you see we are getting 20 card component, but we are not actually getting the data because we don't actually have it. We are not actually accessing that props, because we are as a prop. Okay, so we are sending all these properties as a prop inside the movie card, so we can actually access that now. So instead of having title, if you say this is be name, okay, then let's see what happens. You see, you get that name. Okay, so what are things? Okay, so the date, first air date. Okay, so that should be first underscore air underscore date, FIRST underscore air underscore date. Also to select all these name, okay, you just need the control D. Okay, you to type this and control D, you select 2 and you start typing. Okay, so let's see first error underscore date. Let's see what happens. Okay, we see some kind of date which is not formatted in this way though. We will look on that formatting as well. Okay, no worries. Just for now, we only fetch for the yeah. So for the image, we don't really have it. You see, you don't have image source. Instead, what we have is a poster path and a backdrop path. So it looks like some kind of image, but we don't know how to get this, right? How to get an image source. We need the image source instead to just to display this, right? So to do that, we will just go inspect on this one and just say okay, so you see there is the path here, and everything here has this syntax. So this is a pretty common syntax here. I'll just copy this. So okay, copy this, and I'll just say here just get poster path. Okay, I guess poster URL, I guess. Okay, and here, and now this is some kind of poster path. Okay, and just return with template literal. I'll just use the concatenate with template literal. Okay, so this, and after this it will be poster path, right? Poster path, because poster path begins with slash and these things, right? And you see, yeah, so that's why this is fine, right? Now in my image URL, I wouldn't want image URL, rather than I would want is a poster underscore path. So this is the variable that is receiving, and this is the prop that it will receive. And inside the source, I will need the URL. So get poster URL and the poster underscore path. Okay, so probably that will give me the image. So you see, in my now I have this image going on. Now this is fine, this is cool. We are getting this, and also we have Yeah, but this is not a clean and excessive scalable code, because what if they on every fetch you need to give this API key, and like, and this also is always same, so you should make something called an axios instance instead, rather than fetching it directly inside this component. So what I will do is I will do create a folder, and inside I'll name it API, and I'll inside write tmdb.js. Okay, so here I will import axios. So I'll show you how to create an instance just from axios. Okay, so here now I can have anything. For now, let's just say export default and axios.create. Okay, that's it. So here I can give base URL, and base URL should be always this, because it's always let's go to movie list here, because it's always same here. This part should be the base URL, and here is my base URL. Okay, so we can give headers, not this headers. I like this. Okay, something like this. You can give it, but let's just see, comma headers. Okay, like this, and you can have all those headers here. For now I'll just give nothing. Maybe I can say accept only application registration. Maybe something like this is fine, but you cannot give this as well. It's fine not to give that as well. And now to get the API key, I will use, you see, this is a query. You can see now here in my API key, this is a query string, so we can actually use the params here, and here I can actually give the API key. So API underscore key, it should be, so API underscore key, it should be my API key. Okay, so this is my API key. I'm just gonna copy that to here, and we will do a quick refactor here. This should be string. Okay, yeah, there you have API key. So this is my axios instance. So now it's super easy to use this. Okay, so just go to the movie list here. You can actually, now you don't need this axios import now, and now you will need your own custom import. It's a default export, so I can give any name. So I'll just give the TMDB. Okay, the file name. Okay, and here instead of axios I will have tmdb.get. So let's just remove this. Okay, and create an asynchronous function. Okay, I will use the async await the A7 Okay, I will create a function, fetch data, fetch movies. Okay, this is an async function, so I'll just say it should be an async function, and that's cool. And now here I need to fetch it. Okay, tmdb. So okay, I'll just say const response is equal to a tmdb.get now, and to fetch it we need this one. So we already have this base URL. No, we only need this one. Anything inside question mark is we'll be giving through parents, so no need, or we can just give question mark and this one here as well. We can do something like this here. It's fine. Okay, so for now I just need this now, and yeah, this should be wait, we need to put a wait keyword because this takes time. This is a request here, and that's it. We know that this will receive some kind of data, right? So we can use the object destruction to get the data. And now to set the movies, I just need to set the results, because the data has the results array, right? So now it's done, but the fetching itself is not called, because this is just a function that's declared. It should be called inside use effect itself. So I'll just say fetch movies and just call it. Now yeah, that's it. And if you see, if I click on it, yeah, nothing happens, because it's the same thing, but it's a more clean code, right? And it's more easy to edit as well. Like if the base URL changes, we can just give some kind of change here, and maybe yeah, the API key, it's very easy to now send request. So yeah, there you have it. We are actually getting the data from TMDB API itself. It's yeah. So we'll see conditional based. Right now nothing happens. It's always this one. We will see those conditional based fetching as well. But in the next video we'll probably look at this one. We will refactor this to this component here, and not only that, we'll also create circular progress bar and this ellipses. I think it's gonna be quite a long then video then, but yeah, see, no worries, see you in the next videos.